So what's up, everybody? We are going into UFC Fight Night Moicano versus Duncan. And in my opinion, this is probably one of the worst fight cards we've had this year. It might perform really well, but I'm going to give this card a 1 out of 10. But last week I went 8 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. Let's get right into it. Our first fight is Kai Kamaka III versus Dakota Hope. So Kai Kamaka, his last fight was on July 30th, I think, of 2021. Dakota Hope, he's a newcomer. I'm gonna go with Kai Kamaka by decision. I think he'll piece him up. Dion Barboza versus Melissa Gatto. Melissa Gatto, she's a pretty powerful fighter. And Dion Barboza, she has a big BJJ background before MMA. I'm gonna go with Dion Barboza by submission in the 3rd round. Azamat Bekoya versus Trezian Gore. Trezian Gore? I don't know how to pronounce his name. Gore, he's coming off a loss to Marco Tulio. Marco Tulio, he's got knocked out. Azamat Bekoyev, he just got finished by Yusri Belgaroy. But besides that, he has 2 UFC wins. I'll go with Bekoyev by knockout in the 1st. Elise Potato versus Haley Cowan. I don't even need to break them down. I'm going to go Elise Potato by decision. And then we have the fight that perfectly represents this whole entire card. Lando Venata versus Darius Flowers. Darius Flowers, in all of his 3 UFC fights, he has 0 wins. And Lando Venata, he's been here since 2016. I'm going to go with Lando Venata by decision. Alexandro Costa versus Stuart Nickel. Stuart Nickel is a really fun fighter, but at the same time really beatable. He's never had a win in the UFC. He was 8-0, but now he's 8-2, and he's only had 2 fights in the UFC. Alexandro Costa, he just got knocked out by Alden Poirier. He's the definition of win-loss fighter. I'm gonna go with Stuart Nickel by decision. Gulherm Pat versus Thomas Peterson.
It's like Diego Lopez.
He kind of does. Gulherm Pat, he has 5 finishes, but he looked pretty awful in his debut. But he did win that fight. I'm gonna go with Gilbert Pat by knockout in the 1st round. Jose Delano versus Robert Ruchala. So Jose Delano, he's coming off a knockout on the Contender Series, I think. But he has a kinda awful chin. He got rocked a lot. He got dropped on the Contender Series a lot. And Robert Ruchala, his only 2 losses in professional fighting ever are to French guys. So he's allergic to French guys. I'll go with Robert Ruchala by decision. Or by knockout in the 1st round. Because Jose Delano, he got caught a lot. Mr. Tommy McMillan versus Manolo Zacchini. Manolo Zacchini, he got knocked out by Morgan Charrier. Morgan Charrier is really good. And Tommy McMillan, he's really good on the Contender Series, but he almost got submitted. He is a training partner of Sean O'Malley. I'll go with Tommy McMillan by decision. I feel like he's going to pick him apart. Mr. Upset, Ethan Ewing versus Rafael Esteban. Ethan Ewing, nobody besides me thought he was going to beat Malcolm Wellmaker. Rafael Esteban, he has 3 fights in the UFC. He missed weight in 2 of those fights. That's why he's in bantamweight now. He is used to being pretty big. That's why he likes wrestling people. But he's not going to be big in this fight because he moved up a weight class. I will go with Ethan Ewing by decision. Mr. Abdul Rahman Yakayev versus the gorilla, Brendan Hibero. Brendan Hibero, he picks up a knockout every now and then, or a submission. But he's like the Antonio Tricoli of the division. Abdul Rahman Yakayev, he spinning wheel kicked, knocked down, and submitted Rafael Cerqueira in the span of 30 seconds. I'll go with Abdul Rahman Yakayev by knockout in the 1st round. Verna Jandaroba versus Tabitha Ritchie. So Tabitha Ritchie, she's coming off a knockout over Amanda Hibas. And Verna Jandaroba, she had title match against Mackenzie Dern, but she lost it. I'm gonna go with Tabitha Ritchie by decision. And then we have a really good wrestling match. The main event, Renato Moicano versus Chris Duncan. Renato Moicano, I can't believe he finished Benoit Saint-Denis. He finished Benoit Saint-Denis, then he was scheduled to face Beneil Dariush, but Beneil pulled out. Instead, he faced Bossa. Oh, that was Diego.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Nice guy died.
Wow.
Got it, baby?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Just randomly saw Diego Lopez.
Whoa. Wow. Okay.
Sorry for the interruption. We just randomly saw Diego Lopez. Chris Duncan, he's on a 4-fight winning streak. He got rocked by Terrence McKinney. I'm impressed with how he survived Terrence. Renato, he just sucks right now. I'm gonna go with Chris Duncan by submission in the 3rd round. Tune to my next one. Peace.